A bag full of hits from the States soon on Central. America's Top 10 is counted down after the latest headlines from ITN. They're coming up next.
Time to think, time to look back. It was the perfect crime. Months of preparation, nothing could go wrong. But it did. Something you hadn't planned on or given a moment's thought to. But now you've plenty of time to think. A lifetime. Crime Doesn't Pay. A season of late-night Friday films at 2 on Central.
Brad Dillman and Loretta Swit are out to prove that crime doesn't pay tomorrow night on Central. $1 million ransom is demanded in the hostage heart at 2 a.m.
Get your holiday off to a flying start this year. Cruise across to the continent on P&O European ferries. That way, the holiday starts as soon as you drive aboard. We've done everything to smooth your passage, so you'll arrive feeling as though you've already had a holiday. P&O European ferries. Turn every crossing into a cruise.
Right, 1 dozen eggs. The juice of 3 whole oranges. Half a block of chocolate ice cream. 1 glass of wine, preferably Chianti. 1 1/2 of mud.
The dirt and stains your family can pick up over a year are the perfect recipe for dull clothes.
A dash of oil. And a pinch of the...
Because no matter how often you wash that dirt out, some of it washes back in. But thick Persil liquid helps keep the dirt off the clothes by holding it in the water, just like a magnet. And that helps to keep them white and bright, wash after wash.
Thank you.
Persil liquid. Dirt and stains find it irresistible.
Norman's uncanny knack for knowing just what is about to happen hasn't always been a blessing.
It's all right, Doreen. She doesn't die in the end.
But you said you hadn't seen this film.
I haven't.
I hate you, Norman.
Fortunately, Norman's unique talent has found a perfect home at Sun Alliance.
What do you think, Norma? Sun Alliance car insurance policyholders should get a help card with a 24-hour phone number.
Good idea, Norman. Then, if they have an accident, they can call us from anywhere in the country.
Yes. Good idea, Norma. Sun Alliance will arrange for a tow truck straight away, call the policyholder back to let him know when it will arrive, and handle the repairs. Sun Alliance comprehensive policyholders can claim all this back, of course.
Of course. Ah! I've got to go, or I'll miss the last episode of Travesty.
Ah, yes. She dies at the end.
Norman.
Sun Alliance, the place where Norman works.
She panicked. She ran. She'd forgotten. Late night Saturdays, they all stayed home to watch Saturday Night at the Movies on Central. If you can't beat them, join them.
And you can join Tony Slattery for Saturday Night at the Movies at 11:10. You're watching Central, and the headlines now from ITN.
The United States has warned of a serious threat of terrorist attack in Europe, most likely this Sunday, the anniversary of the Iranian Revolution. It's thought the target would be American military aircraft. Britain has taken note of the warning.
That threat continues, and the United States government is deeply concerned that terrorists may now be planning an operation against U.S. interests in Western Europe, which may be timed for on or about February 11th.
The State Department has not issued a travel advisory against Americans flying to or from Europe, but if further concrete evidence of a planned attack emerges, they will. Since the December 1988 bomb attack on Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie, American authorities have, if anything, been overcautious. They were subsequently criticized for having warned government employees of a threat, but not the general public.
In Northern Ireland, Army explosives experts defused a 600-pound bomb in a stolen car near Lurgan, County Armagh. The police said it was ready for use in a terrorist attack. And the Earl of Roden has been robbed of £1 million worth of antique silver and furniture. The Earl, who's 80, was tied to a chair at his home near Newcastle, County Down, by 4 masked men. Valuable oil paintings were damaged during the raid. The House of Lords has voted for continuing research on human embryos up to 14 days old. The majority in a free vote was 154. Supporters of a ban on research said the human embryo was sacrosanct. The Archbishop of York, Dr. Habgood, spoke in favour of allowing research under strict conditions. Weather forecasters say more gales are expected in Scotland this weekend and heavy rain in England and Wales again. Flooding is the main problem tonight. The River Severn has swamped some homes in Worcester and is expected to keep rising for the next 24 hours. And there's a red alert on the River Wye in Monmouth. In Maidenhead on the Thames, the water level could go higher. Many homes are without light or heat. Even so, some families managed to cook evening meals almost as if nothing was wrong. Engineers are working round the clock to restore the power. That's all from ITN for the moment. We're back later on in the night. Bye-bye.
Music now on Central, America's Top 10.